Hey there, it's Nora Jean back again, and I promised you way back when in the beginning that I did want to share with you a little bit about Kangen water. And so I'm going to do a demonstration right here of different types of beverages that we drink. We're going to get a read on both the pH and the liquids and the beverages' ability to either help restore our body, help it heal itself, or as we look at the ability of the liquids, the ion content in the liquids, whether it will break the body down and cause it to oxidize. Oxidation is like the rusting process on metals, or you cut open an apple and it begins to brown. That is, it's oxidizing, it's aging, it's being broken down by being exposed to the elements. There's also the potential, if there are negative ions present in these liquids, for them to be helping heal the body. So we're going to be able to take a look at both the pH, understanding that we need to be alkaline, our body needs to be alkaline, and then also the beverage's ability to help our body heal. Or, if not, help it heal, just how much damage it's actually doing for the body, right? Okay, so these are all beverages that I have collected and gathered together here. Topo Chico, very common, sparkling water. They're all unopened so that we'll see how it all works. Oh, my goodness, okay. So carbonated beverages, I told you before that, we learn in elementary school that we inhale oxygen and we exhale carbon dioxide. So we know that carbon dioxide is our body's waste product, and that when our body begins to break down white fat cells, I'm hoping I can get this cap off. When our body does begin to break down the white fat cells in which we're storing the acidic waste product in the body, it all is released primarily by means of the carbon dioxide in our exhale, in our breath. Gatorade. Right, so what do we have here? Gatorade, Thirst Quencher, Ice Punch, right? This is representative of all the energy drinks like Propel, Vitamin Water, all of those. Don't need a whole lot. Next is Sprite Zero. This is a very nice clear liquid. I like that, right? So we'll be able to see side by side how they all show up. But this represents any kind of soda, right? There's all kinds of additives that go into them so that they taste good, right? We want to drink them. Better or worse, we drink them. We put the lid back on this Topo Chico, although maybe I don't want to do that. Cielo. I used to sell this water at our studio. And I loved it because private label, we could put our own benefit label on it. Really like doing that. Anyway, so this is oxygen enriched purified water. Now when it's been purified, that's essentially the reverse osmosis process, and it removes all of the chemicals from the water. Here we have Aqua Hydrate, purified water with electrolytes added for great taste. Gotta like that, right? It says it's got a pH of 9+. So we'll see how it reads. And then I just poured this big pitcher of the Kangen water at 9.5. Get this so that it's open, and we'll pour a little bit of that. Okay, so here we have these liquids, and now I've got the ORP meter. Whoops. I'll get that set back up again here in just a moment. All right, so the ORP meter, as I'm going to skip, the Topo Chico's water. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the water. And we're going to read this. Is it possible to read the numbers on that? Can you see them?
You can see them.
So its a number is 722 right now. That's a very high number. So it's no negative sign in front of it. It reads, it's reading. They're positive 722, 721 right now, just dropped a tad. I'm going to skip the Gatorade and the Sprite Zero because I don't want them on the meter. I don't want the chemicals and that kind of stuff on there. I'm sticking with the water, right? The next one is the Cielo, the oxygen-enriched purified water. And as we put it in there,
can
you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. What is it reading?
570, 80.
Okay, that's climbing.
6.
No.
Not quite 6. 100.
Oh, yep,
There you are.
600. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's still climbing. It's climbing pretty well. Anyway, so we're reading at 6 in the teens, 600.
615.
Positive number, no negative number. The aqua hydrate, how does that one fit in there?
It's dropping down.
Aha. Moving in the right direction. This would be a better water to drink than the Cielo or the Topo Chico, right?
Okay.
But we're still
dropping.
It's dropping, but not very fast anymore. Move it around, maybe it'll drop faster.
Okay, you can't really see the number, but it's about.
So we're at, okay, you can't see
now.
it?
Now you got it. 471.
Yeah.
470.
Okay, good. Yeah. 469, 468. Right, it's dropping, but it's not dropping fast enough that it's going to make a significant change. And now we've got the Kangen water, so we'll see what that one reads. Still dropping. Pour a little bit more in here.
Still dropping.
Oh yeah, so it's made a big drop now. Okay, so
Yep.
now it's moving in the direction I expected to see. Oops. Oh, it's got a negative sign.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Can you read those numbers?
Not now, but now yes. Well, it just depends on how you move the.
Okay, can you see it?
I see negative 755, 56. Yeah.
Yeah. So these machines generally, you know, it's pretty. We can get up to a negative 800, and I've seen it even above at different times. Right, so enormous difference. The negative sign, none of these other waters, and I guarantee you the other ones with the other additives, the sugars and whatnot that are in them, they're going to be a positive number as well. So all of the other waters are going to oxidize your body. They're going to be supplying the free radicals that break down your body. The Kangen water is going to provide you with the antioxidants that will neutralize the free radicals that are there in your body. So this is an anti-aging water that you can drink as opposed to an aging water that you can drink. Not all water is the same. Reverse osmosis water is like these ones are both purified. So they have, we know that they've been purified, meaning all the minerals have been removed. And really it's the minerals, we need the alkalizing minerals in our body. So if you've taken all of them out, you're gonna wind up with a very, very acidic water that is loaded with the positive ions and will not help your body heal. In fact, it will help it age. It will cause damage to your body. All right, so we've covered the oxidation process. Next, we're going to take a look at the pH, and we just use some of these pH drops. Okay. Stir them up. Shake them up. Okay, I'm going to pull up this pH chart right here. I'm going to take a look at it. So on this pH chart, sickness, acidic foods over here on the left. What do we have? We have the Topo Chico is very orange. So we're at 2.5, somewhere in there. Same with the Gatorade and the Sprite, and the Gatorade Sprite, and then the oxygen enriched purified water. It's getting a little bit closer to neutral, little tiny bit of green beginning to show up there. Good sign. It's not quite as acidic as these other beverages are. The Aqua Hydrate is it's blue, right? So we're at 8. I'm not sure that's getting up to, maybe it's a little bit, it's beginning to get, I'm not seeing much purple though. This one here, the Kangen water, is definitely into the purple, about 9.5 on that scale. Can we see that? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So, so there you have it. We want to be bringing out the alkaline beverages, the alkaline foods into our body so that our body can heal on that level. Okay, very quickly now, I'm going to see if I can pull this one off and get us to understand just how powerful the acidic water really is. Because as we look at this scale, one of the things that we don't quite understand is that it is a logarithmic scale. So 7 is neutral. To jump from 7 to 8 is actually a 10-fold increase in power. To drop from 7 to, or to go from 7 to 6 is a drop of 10-fold in power. Then to go from 7 to 5, you multiply again by 10, and you're at 100 times more powerful in a negative way. So here we are looking at these beverages way down here in the negative territories to get from neutral, just neutral, all the way down to here. So this is 10, this is 100, this is 1,000, this is 10,000. To get to where it begins to turn orange, as we're seeing here, that's another, maybe we say it's just another 5, instead of, it's only another 5 times instead of 10 times. But that's down 50,000 times more powerful in a negative way. So how does that reflect what we have to do to neutralize the damage being done by these beverages down over here? I'm going to take the Topo Chico. It's not the most orange of them all. Maybe I should take Sprite. Which one's the most orange? Oh, Gatorade or Sprite, either one, right? So if I take just a little bit of this, half an ounce, 0.5 ounce. And now we start adding in the 9.5. Now this is the water, this is the level that we drink. This is a 9.5, right? So we're not gonna be drinking way up here. It's not gonna taste good. That's not what we want. We want a normal drinking water that we bring into our body. So we drink at 9.5. Sometimes when we're sick, we need to gradually work up to being able to drink lots of water at that level at 9.5. So, but as we do that, so this is a half an ounce that I have it here. Can we see that? I don't know, it's a tiny little bit. But as we now start adding in the Kangen water, let's see how much of this it's going to take to neutralize. So now we're beginning to get where it's starting to turn a little bit green. Oh my gosh, okay, so hold on here, where are we? Here's a half an ounce. We're going up to 5 ounces. And we really haven't even made a dent in it. I'm gonna put it right here against that. We really haven't even made a dent. A half of an ounce of the Topo Chico, 5 ounces of the Kangen water, and we still haven't even moved out of the yellows. That's dramatic. That's dramatic. That is 10 times more, right? So, let's see. Where's another cup? I've got a spare cup up here. I'm gonna see if we can pour out enough of this to take it back down to an ounce. Let's go to 1 ounce. All right, we have 1 ounce left of that. How much more of the Kangen water is it going to take? There we go. I think we've hit green. To neutral, just to get it back to neutral. That was 2.5 ounces more. I'm gonna have to work out those numbers, and I'll put it in the PDF that we download here. But that's a pretty powerful demonstration. You wanna think about the beverages that you're drinking. Are they really healing to your body, or just how much damage are they doing to your body? I had a very hard time getting my mother to understand that she liked to drink the carbonated water, right? With a little bit of the orange or some kind of fruit flavor in it. She liked to drink that. But I knew she was aging. I knew it wasn't helping her to be drinking that. And so, we'll just try. Instead, drink good, even if it's the tap water out of your house, because you do have a whole house water filtration system. So you're getting the chlorine, the chloramine, all the fluoride, the residual pharmaceuticals are coming out, the heavy metals are all being removed with that whole house filter. All of that's very good. It's not going to create the very powerful and healing Kangen water that we get from the machines, but it's a big step up from from the damage being done by her drinking the sparkling water. So she did eventually make that change, but nobody wants to hear this stuff. It's not fun to know that these beverages that you love to drink, how much damage they've really been doing to your body. But it's important to know it, because don't you want to feel good? don't you want to be able to heal and restore your body back to a state of health and homeostasis where it's able to take care of itself? That's what you can get from the Kangen water. That's why I keep it really simple, and I provide it for everybody to be able to drink that here. We want people to heal and feel good when they leave this place. And I think we'll wrap it up with that. Make it a great day.